Well, thank you everyone for joining us. Can you believe it's September already? So we have been awaiting the Genesis cylinders for quite a while, and we're really excited to discuss our new offering as far as cylinders are concerned. We are now have been able to build our Genesis in cylinder form, and that is something very exciting for us. We are offering surface mounted cylinders, wall mounted cylinders, aircraft cable suspended cylinders, pendant cylinders, anywhere from a 12-inch drop to a 180-inch drop. And we are offering a slope ceiling in that same format with a rigid stem. The cylinders, as you know how our Genesis fixtures work, we have a beautiful extruded heat sink that is built into the fixture. We have our high performing LEDs. In the cylinders, we're going to be able to go up to 7,000 lumens. We have our optical chamber and our spun aluminum reflector. We also have a semi-diffused lens, which makes our fixture wet location. These are all great features of this cylinder. It's also the similar features to our Genesis downlights. We are now offering in both our 6-inch and 4-inch Genesis cylinders and downlights a shallower fixture with a smaller spun reflector. What does that do for you? That enhances the lumens per watt for the fixture, gives you that option to increase the lumens per watt for the specifiers who are looking for a higher lumen output, whether it's out of our Genesis downlight or our Genesis cylinder. So that is something to talk about with your specifiers. Let's talk about the lumen packages. We have our standard lumen packages with our deep spun reflector, and we have our lumen packages with our shallow spun reflector. As you can see in the 4-inch, our lumens per watt with the deep reflector is 89 lumens per watt. With the shallow reflector, it's 100 lumens per watt. Electrical engineers are going to like that a lot. Also in our 6-inch, our standard deep reflector is 95 lumens per watt. Our shallow is 105. That is something to really look at for when you're trying to increase the lumens per watt in the square footage that you are working on. Our 6-inch goes up to 7,000 lumens. Our 4-inch goes up to 4,000 lumens in the cylinders. And of course, we offer on our cut sheets are easy to calculate, so you can look at what IES file you need to pull for your calculation. So basically you look at your mounting height and you grow across and you decide how far apart you want the fixtures to be. And that allows you to realize what IES file you're going to be pulling for your calculation. So this gives you a really easy way to calculate. And you can shift between, you could decide whether you want them at 6 foot on center or maybe 8 foot on center. That totally changes out what your lumen package is going to be. Our control options. So our standard driver happens to be a triac ELV and 0 to 10 down to 1%. Please note that the triac ELV only goes down to 10%. We do offer a -40 driver. We are compatible with many, many different types of sensors, so please ask us if you don't see your sensor listed. We offer dolly drivers, DMX drivers, 0 to 10 with auxiliary. And also the Lutron Athena tends to be a favorite among a good number of our customers. We do offer tunable white with dual 0 to 10 and our on-cloud enabled fixtures. Casambi is definitely something that we have been seeing more and more offered to projects. Okay, what are our features? The trim is round. We are not building square cylinders here. And we offer fixed CCTs, 27K, 3000, 3500, 4000, and 57K is an option. We recently did a 65K for a special customer, so keep that in mind as an option. White tuning is available also as a standard. We can do custom colors on the exterior of the housing, but our standard colors are white on white, black on black. The reflectors on the inside are semi-specular. We do a semi-specular with a black flange. We also do a semi-specular with a white flange. So those are your options. We offer a 17-degree beam, a 26-degree, 3650, and using a spread lens, we can get a 60-degree. Also, we offer a wall washer for your lighting needs. This is what our cylinder cut sheet looks like. So in the 4-inch, you choose your mounting option first, then you choose your pendant length, and that has to do with your stem. And then you pick your lumens, and then you choose your color temperature with beam spread. So hopefully this is very easy for you guys to use on the cut sheet. Any questions that we can answer for you?
I don't see any questions so far in the Q&A,
Okay.
but we'll give it another minute to see if anyone has any questions they want to ask. Oh, we got one question. Can they do uplighting?
Not yet. That's not an option currently. And I forgot to mention this, we are offering an 80 CRI option as well. Somebody raised their hands.
Just want to mention that attendees can't speak in the webinar. So if you do have a question, please type it into the Q&A. Dim to warm was a question.
Dim to warm is a possibility, but it's a much lower lumen package than you would expect. So we can discuss that if you need that.
Next question, how does the black on black affect the lumen output?
That will be in our IES files.
Another question, highest custom lumen output?
Highest custom lumen output for our cylinders is 7,000 lumens in the 6-inch. The drivers are programmable, so if you have a variation that you're looking for, please let us know.
Yep. Next question, are the pendants adjustable heights or we need to pre-select all the heights?
So no, if you order aircraft cable, I believe that we have the option of sending that to you in up to 15 feet. If you need extra length, please let us know. It's the rigid stem that's limited. So we have limitations on how high we can make the rigid stem. That's where you're limited. With the aircraft cable, we can customize it much more for you.
Okay, another question. Do you offer an emergency battery pack or is it integral?
We do offer an emergency battery pack, but I believe it's remote.
Okay, another question, might have missed this, but can you do what location exterior wall mount?
Yes, the exterior wall mount is wet location and the surface mount is wet location. On the cylinders that are pendants, our junction box cover is not wet location, but the cylinder part is wet location. So if you're looking for a specific application, please reach out to your RSM and they'll be able to help you. We can talk it through.
Okay, one last question. Are the DMX drivers available and what is the lead time?
The DMX drivers generally have a lead time of 16 weeks. So when we're discussing a DMX driver, um, depending on the lumen package, we really need you to order in advance. If you order it the day before you need them, it's not going to happen.
Okay, and it looks like that's all the questions.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.